We like to ask our guests at the end of our shows if they have any ghost stories or paranormal experiences, UFO encounters, or any funky kind of unexplainable thing. And just for reference, I'm not a believer. I don't have any stories, so don't feel bad if you don't. And I thought that we would appropriately name this Ghosts and Stuff story. Got him.
Got him! Well, I don't know. It's not really a ghost story, but it was still pretty creepy.
Spooky?
That works.
Spooky stories are
It was
great.
spooky.
Yeah, I like spooky.
But it's kind of dumb, and no one's going to believe me, but it actually happened.
Yeah, that's all the stories are
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
pretty
Okay,
much what
I'll
it
get
goes
through it, and then if I can actually think of something paranormal, because I don't believe in any of that shit.
Yeah, me neither. And that's
That's
fine.
why it was a joke, because actually Ghost and Stuff derives from, like, I wanted to make a vacuum cleaner that detected ghosts that played a MIDI file. It was it's just some stupid joke. But anyway, me and my agent Joel Zimmerman, who shares
and
the
Joel,
same
yeah.
name, we were talking about the Deadmau5 thing and all this shit, and then like this is like before Ghosts and Stuff, so it was like when I was just Joel Zimmerman and I was talking to Joel. We were going like over artist kind of marketing stuff, and we were walking down the street like middle of the fucking night, like downtown Toronto, and he was asking me about Deadmau5, and I was trying to tell him the fucking story and all that shit. And I swear to God, this actually happened, and right, nobody believes me, but right fucking as soon as we were like in the middle of the conversation, a fucking cat walked by with a mouse in its mouth and dropped it off like right in front of us and just disappeared into
That
like a
is
gutter
no
thing. And we were
way.
like, no, I'm dead. And I know everyone's like, oh, that's just bullshit. But I swear to God, you can ask Joel. He will swear to it happened.
And is it suspicious that the only other dude who can vouch for the story
Is
name
guy
is
named
Joel
Joel
Zimmerman.
It's a
That
guy
is kind of
name.
spooky. But yeah.
That's good. I love that.
That's
That
a good one.
qualifies.
Do you want to get real dark?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the fucked up thing. This is like some weird fate shit. I think it was about 7 years ago. I was on my way out of Ibiza to go to somewhere else in Europe. And me and my tour manager, Paul McRae, were basically the way you go to Ibiza, you don't go from like, well, you could now from Heathrow to there, but you had to hop from Madrid. So we would fly to Madrid, go to Ibiza, party, show, Madrid, Heathrow, then wherever else. So we had a show. I can't remember where it was. Like after the Ibiza one, so we had to really like rush to get our connection in Madrid, and then fly out elsewhere. And we get to the airport. We're like about 15 minutes before the next plane is. Now, if you've ever been to the airport in Madrid, it's like O'Hare. It's like crazy long. And our flight that got in was way at the front, and the flight that we were going to get on was way at the end. And no escalators, no trains. We had to fucking literally run to make that fucking flight. And it was like kind of a big deal of a show that there's just no way we could fucking miss this. So let's fucking just book it. Fuck it, I swear to God, I've never run so fast in my life because, like, literally a lot of money was on the line. So I was like, oh, gotta get that money, gotta get that cheese. And then we get to the fucking thing. They're like doing the closed door thing, and we're like, fuck, serious? They were like, I mean, if you were like a minute, we could let you on, but we've literally pulled the fucking thing off the flight, and it was like Span Air. So they had pulled the gate off the fucking thing, and we're like, oh shit, okay, well, let's start calling around, see if we can find some like private options, all this shit. And so we're just kind of fucking laying around in there waiting for like some kind of option to help. Flight goes up, fucking not even fucking like about 300 feet off the runway, plane crashes, everyone on board dies.
What the fuck?
It was that Span Air flight
What
that went
the
down.
fuck?
We had just fucking missed that flight. I don't know, and there was about 800 to 1,000 people, like all like in the airport. Nobody made a fucking sound. It was the creepiest fucking shit.
What?
And everyone was like,
You could hear it. It was right outside the airport.
well, no, it was like half a mile out,
saw
so
it
you
on
couldn't
the
see it.
news?
No, we saw the smoke and the explosion, all that shit, because it went up. I don't know the details. I'm
God,
sure it's
I
well
cannot.
documented, but it went up and it fucking landed flat, and fucking apparently no one fucking survived that. But we had just barely missed that fucking flight. And then the next flight we got on, like to get us out, like it was the freakiest fucking thing. I mean, I'm a numbers dude, so like I thought it was fine. Like
Just eerie.
two planes
Yeah.
going down. I don't know, but like
So weird
everyone on
vibe.
that flight going out, everyone was like praying and fucking. It was so surreal, man. But we were like
Bro,
about
that
16 minutes away.
How do
from
you?
It's the most insane story.
Hey, that's just the universe, man. Like I'm like never gonna fly again. Like it's just fucking weird that we just barely.
Just narrowly missed.
Yeah.
Parachute.
Crazy, eh?
That is truly incredible, and not like, you know what I mean. Christ.
In some alternate universe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like,
But like, how do you like, in a way, just? Did you feel like some kind of divine intervention?
no, just
Some
like,
kind of
I don't-
fate? Like,
I
how do you
don't-
explain that? It's just
I don't
pure
do that.
chance.
I can't.
Yeah.
Just fuck, dude. Look at the universe. How fucking random shit. I don't mean the universe like in the universal sense. I mean like space and shit.
Yeah.
And fucking some quasar going off like fucking 200 light years away is just gonna wipe us out. You know what I mean, or whatever. Like it's just so chaotic and way well past our understanding that I don't want to go ahead and reserve this little narrow-minded spot to a great controller. That just knows what everything's doing, and it's all supposed to be this way. I'm like,
That's a mind fuck, though. Like,
Yeah.
Just like, wow.
yeah.
How was the show?
I'll,
You went- you
I'll end
made
it on a light. I'll end it on a light one.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll end it on a good
Great.
non-done.
See, you were like, oh, I don't have anything. These are the best
Me,
stories I've ever heard.
me and some other shitty DJ that I hate and makes generic EDM, Dylan Francis. Was
that real or was that a good friend of mine?
No, he's a nice guy. I love Dylan. He's great. As a person.
Right.
Hate his fucking music. Garbage. Hot garbage. But I love him. He's such
How is he
a
as a
funny.
PUBG
He should stop fucking DJing and be a goddamn like comedian or TV show host or something. That's what this kid needs to do. But let him do what he wants. Anyway, me and him were in Vegas. And I had set a budget because I was flying out that day to go back to Canada. So in Canada, the law is you have to declare anything over $10,000, right? Okay, we're gonna go play some fucking blackjack, and I'm gonna make exactly $10,000, and I'm gonna buy a coffee, and that'll be under, and I'm gonna take that in. I don't have to declare it because I used to do that a lot. I used to gamble at fucking win. I'd come home with 500 fucking grand, and I'd have to declare it, and they sit there and they count it, and it's like a
They
process.
tax it?
Nope.
Oh, they
No,
just
they
want to count it?
Yeah.
Just for the record?
Yep.
Okay.
Because paper trail, right?
Right.
That's all. That's what sorry. Just give me a minute here. Sidetrack. A guy who did some big Cisco buyout of his shares or something like that smuggled in $2 million in cash or something into Canada. Didn't declare it. Had it in 2 gym bags. Brought the gym bags off. One of my good friends is like head of fucking immigration or whatever in Toronto, Pearson, and they took the suitcases off and found $2 million in cash there. And they literally fined him huge fucking fines, got maybe possible jail time, all that shit. All he had to do was declare it.
Right.
That's it. And they would have just said, all right, sir.
You're fine.
We just want to know, like, and he got fucked. So he tells me, he goes, doesn't matter how much you bring, just fucking declare
Right.
it. Yeah. And I'm like, okay. So anyway, I was a big gambler and all that shit. And then I was doing the whole big shot thing with Dylan, and we go to blackjack, and 5 minutes I win like 10 grand. I'm like, fucking awesome, right? And no, I won like 11 grand or something stupid, right? And I was like, fuck, I got an extra 1,000, right? And Dylan's like, well, let's go play fucking roulette. I'm like, all right, fine. So I just put $1,000 on number 5. Fuck it, right? And then if it hits it, then holy shit. But
Big
if it doesn't, then fucking whatever, it's gone. I don't have to worry about it. I didn't want it anyway. Okay, so they spin the wheel, put the fucking ball in, and then Dylan's looking at my fucking shit. And then he grabs my chips and puts it on the fucking, like, the weirdest, like, the green thing, the one that's, like,
Double
1 in
triangular,
32,
yeah.
right? I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And then the guy at the
ball boy.
the dealer, the ball
Yeah.
guy is like, oh, bro, you can't do that. And then he goes like, that's his chips. If he wants to move it, he'll move it kind of thing. And then Dylan's like, oh, sorry, because he's kind of a noob. And I was like, yeah, well, whatever. It's cool. Just don't do that. And then he's like, well, put it on fucking green. I'm like, oh, dude, just stop touching my fucking chip. And by the time we stop fucking arguing about it, the fucking thing lands on green. I swear to God, the one payout would have paid me out like about 400 fucking grand on the $1,000 I had fucking down. And it landed on the one where Dylan Dylan moved it to.
Oh man.
I was like, I wanted to beat the shit out of him so bad. And he was like, see? I was like, "Fuck."
Damn. That would have been sweet to declare that.
Yeah. But now all I have left to declare is that his music's garbage and I hate him.